If you like me, you love to travel, and I travel for one reason, and that would be food. On this video, we're going to be visiting several different countries. From Hong Kong to Italy, Japan, Portugal, Malaysia, Spain, Turkey, and several others. If you love food, these are my favorite countries to go to eat. And you are about to see the reason why. We're going to start off with Portugal, as I experienced the food from north to south and used Google Review as my tool. You probably heard of this, as it's called Nazaré.
That's where they have the biggest waves in the world, everybody. Where only professional surfers surf, you know what I'm talking about? You know, after looking at this, I can confirm, how don't you your pants when you're taking those big waves? My head's off to the surfers, man. I don't have the balls.
It is said that this statue is the one that keeps the surfer safe. Because like I said, it takes a lot of guts to do this stuff. But right about now, I was quite hungry. And Portugal is known for a lot of food. But there's one that does not come to most people's mind whenever they think about food.
You gotta have some sardines. And might not be your number one choice whenever you're thinking about food. Sardines sound kind of weird, but you gotta have it whenever you're in Portugal. But take a look at this view. This is sick.
This place is beautiful, and the most impressive part is the cliff. And I wanted to eat right next to it so I can enjoy this wonderful view. So when I searched Google, I went with best restaurant with a view in Nazaré. And the first one didn't have a good view, but the third one was on another level. And I knew that this one was going to be my choice. Portugal is known for their seafood, and with pictures like this, I had to go ahead and order some. But obviously the first thing that always arrives are appetizers.
What is funny is that they put a lot of things on your table, something like this, like a platter, and you assume that you would be free, right? No, they just put it on your table, even if you don't order it, and then whatever you eat, you pay for. What you don't eat, you don't pay.
This platter came with a lot of different things, including fully cooked shrimp, which is cold. They also have different types of cheeses, and of course bread.
Try some natural cheese with bread, just like that. The view is on a whole nother level. It's pretty epic, not gonna lie. Very mild flavor of this cheese. Since it's fresh cheese, it's not very powerful. Good appetizer.
That was okay, but not one of the reasons why I was there. I needed some seafood. And here's what I ordered first.
Shrimp frito. So these are fried shrimp. Now Portugal is very well known for their seafood. I mean, take a look at this. So they give you on a hot plate like this. Looks beautiful, looks delicious. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Oh, that's good, man. Nice and fresh, very garlicky, very oily. Am I the only weirdo that sucks the head? I love sucking the head. Is that weird?
That sounds terrible.
Oh, that does sound bad. Of the shrimp, sucking the head of the shrimp is really nice. Very mild flavor.
The shrimps were fully cooked in butter, making it delicious, mild, and with a lemony flavor. That was fantastic. Next up, one of the most iconic dishes in Portugal, and it is called arroz de marisco. It's so wet that it seems like a soup, but I'll call this a combination between a soup and risotto. It is tomato based, and inside there's several different types of seafood, including octopus, clams, and several others. And even if you're not into seafood, it's something you should definitely try when there. I really had high hopes for this one.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The octopus is so tender. Seems like it was cooked for hours, stewed for hours. That is amazing, everybody. It's like a tomato-based risotto. Oh, wow. That is a 10 out of 10, or maybe a 20 out of 10. Wow. Basically a tomatoey-based sauce. I just went to heaven. I can eat just the octopus, honestly. That is delicious. Grab a little piece of the bread, just soak it in there. Wow, why is this so good?
In all honesty, this was a 10 out of 10. Very delicious, and I hit the jackpot. But like I said a little bit earlier, if you are in Portugal, you gotta try this. Now I'll be honest with you, it's not the most appetizing thing for many people, but sardines is quite healthy for you. And to eat it, this is how I normally do it. After removing the head, I go ahead and open it up, remove as much bones as I can. Even though you can eat it, I just don't like the texture. And then it was time to give it a go.
So I know for a lot of people might not look appetizing, everybody, because you're not used to eating sardines, but sardines are great. Oh man, oh that's delicious. Salty, flavorful, charcoal flavor. It was cooked on charcoal. Oh my God, I love the skin. That is on a whole nother level. But I know a lot of people won't enjoy it. I know a lot of people won't enjoy it. Might be intimidating, especially if you look at the eye. But it's good.
I think the highlight here was that it was cooked on charcoal. That wonderful flavor of the kiss of the dragon always gets me. Talking about that, what came up next was 100% cooked on charcoal as well. And this was on a whole nother level.
So we got a big skewer over here of seafood, everybody. Wow, nicely charred. It smells incredible, everybody. We gotta go to work. We got squid, we got shrimp, we got vegetables. Try the shrimp. Everything's grilled better. Oh my God, that is so good. I think that's chorizo. Oh yeah, oh that's chorizo, all right. Oh, that's so good. The squid is tough. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that's stupid good. The squid is chewy. It's super smoky and flavorful. I love seafood. That was a great lunch.
It was a great restaurant, especially if you consider the view. After everything I tried, Arroz de Marisco was my #1 choice. And the bill was reasonably priced. And whenever you are in Nazaré, you must have some seafood. Because next we wanted to do some sightseeing. And we went to check out Sintra. And I spent the rest of the day digesting and sightseeing.
So right now we are in Óbidos, Portugal, and there's one special thing that you must try whenever you're in Óbidos because it's actually from here. It's called ginginha. It is basically a cherry liquor that you drink it from a chocolate cup. You have to have it. It's a must. This is Guga's morning face.
Ginginha is a sweet cherry liquor, and Óbidos is known for it. But the most interesting thing for me is the way they serve it in a chocolate cup for you. And when you're there, it's a must-have. And I got addicted to it.
Alcohol in the morning.
Just to wake you up right away.
Perfect, right?
There's no really certain times you should drink it. Don't worry about it. We won't tell anybody.
Oh man. Oh, you're gonna like this one. Oh, I love the cup too.
Good?
Strong.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot.
12 seconds later.
Saúde.
Saúde.
Tapas, não é ela que eu estou a tirar.
Oh, it's very good.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Ooh, fortune. Tell you right now. That's strong, good, delicious, sweet, nice liquor, and it's perfect way to wake up in the morning, everybody. All the way up there, they have a little castle, which is pretty cool. Enough about the bell.
Next up, maybe one of the most beautiful cities in Portugal. It's called Porto. And if you ever had port wine, this is where it comes from. This city is breathtaking. It's one of those cities that you can just sit down, watch it for a very long time. Talking about that, there's one specific food that I really wanted to try. And the way you cook it, it's quite fascinating. And instead of using gas or charcoal, they use liquor. To be specific, aguardiente.
Holy sh**. That's a moonshine, strong, powerful, 99% alcohol proof. So yeah, everybody, they just put aguardiente on the bottom, which is like a very strong liquor. There's no more. They need some more aguardiente over here. Yeah, they're being real cheap with the aguardiente, everybody. But you gotta cook all the way through because it's raw, but it's burning all the alcohol off. I thought it was something else that they were putting in here and not really aguardiente, but oh, I think he's bringing more. I'm running out of aguardiente. Now it's on, okay. Now we're gonna cook that sausage. Now we're cooking. Oh yeah. There you go. I'm gonna do something crazy. Oh, there you go. Looks ready to eat. All right, I'm ready for the sausage. Hopefully it'll be cooked all the way through. There you go, looks nice.
Yep, this is a Portuguese sausage, quite fatty, and I was recommended to eat it with this, brie, which is a soft cheese that once it heats up, it almost becomes like a cream. I was excited because this is the perfect street food.
That's a good sausage. Oh yeah, smoky.
That sausage was delicious, and the experience of cooking at tableside is just fantastic. I even bought one of those containers to make a side dish for you guys later on my main channel, Google Foods. Stay tuned for that, because my next stop was one of the most iconic of them all, and that would be Porto's train station. If you ever seen any YouTube videos, they always talk about it. Every single tile is hand-painted. That was definitely a sight to see. But let's be real, it's a train station. We're not catching the train right now, because all that walking got me real hungry. So the next stop, the most iconic thing you can have in Portugal, their biggest sandwich. Everyone talks about it. I had to experience it myself, and it is called Francesinha. So after checking out Google, check out this restaurant with over 14,000 reviews. And each picture looked better than the other. This restaurant, you definitely need reservation. So I made mine, and it was time to see how good this sandwich actually is.
So this plate right here was in the oven, everybody. It is extremely hot, and as you can see, they definitely put the egg on a mold, which is nice. And then we have the Francesinha sandwich on the bottom. I'm gonna go ahead and attack this without breaking the yolk. That is the famous Francesinha sandwich. Got a steak with that wonderful sauce in there. So I think it's important to do a good soak there. It needs to be nice and wet.
It is a sandwich that has a lot of protein. Meat, cheese, steak, sausage, and egg. Come on now. How can you go wrong with that? But does it taste as good as it looks?
Oh wow. It's all about that sauce. The sauce tastes quite like beer. Beer and tomato sauce for sure. We can immediately feel that. Imagine a delicious grilled cheese sandwich with tomato soup. That's exactly what this is, and obviously an egg.
If you are interested in learning how to make this sauce, you definitely want to check out my main channel, Google Foods. I show you exactly how to do it step by step. It is delicious, everybody, and even though it's beer-based, it tastes more like a wonderful, delicious tomato soup. And when you combine it with the Francesinha, it's some next-level stuff.
That is a Francesinha, everybody. It is a hefty sandwich. That's why most people that order this here, they actually share it, because one sandwich is too much for most people and not for me. That will fill you up for sure. I ate the whole thing and I wasn't even hungry. I guess it's good. So total was 27 bucks. This sandwich actually cost 13 euros and 80 cents. For that price too, is not bad. Not bad at all. If you ever had a grilled cheese sandwich with tomato sauce and think about putting a steak and sausage and a lot of cheese on top of it and an egg, then you might have a feeling of what a Francesinha tastes like, everybody.
I am definitely downplaying this sandwich. There's a reason why it's so iconic in Portugal. When there, you must have it. And I gotta be honest with you, this place did live up to the hype. But as I'm walking on the streets, I noticed a pattern.
So I want you guys to notice one thing. They put bread on the table even before you sit down, everybody, on this restaurant right here. That is kind of weird. You want to eat fresh bread. You know what I mean? Not stale bread. They do things quite different here in Portugal, everybody.
Remember, just because it's on the table, it does not mean that it is free. If you take a bite of anything on the table, they'll charge you later on. And another thing they do it differently here is their chicken. And I had to try the best of the best.
The best places are always on a small little alley, everybody.
Yep, 100%. This location is called Pedro dos Frangos. And funny enough, when I googled it, it said temporarily closed. Luckily, I didn't believe it, as it is very, very open.
Duas pessoas, por favor. One more floor up. Woo. Get your exercise before you eat. I'm gonna order a frango assado no espeto com batata frita, everybody. Doesn't get any better than that. Nice and simple, traditional food, and of course with piri-piri sauce.
If you are unfamiliar with the sauce, let me explain. It is quite spicy, but it has a tremendous amount of umami flavor. And that's because the way it is made. By far one of the greatest sauces I ever had. And if you want to know how to make it, you should definitely check out my main channel later on, Google Foods. I dedicated an entire video for it. It is one of the greatest sauces ever.
Ooh. Tudo pra mim. Obrigado, viu? Wow. We got the piri-piri chicken, also known as frango assado, everybody. Piri-piri means just the sauce right here. But I gotta say, this chicken looks incredible. A nice golden brown color, which is what you want. Nothing is burned. The French fries, let me see. Oh man. Homemade French fries.
So yeah, those French fries were good, but it was not the reason why I was there. Remember, when you search up best grilled chicken in Porto, this is number 1. So let's find out.
Nice tender meat with the skin on. And then we're gonna attack it with the piri piri sauce. Oh, that's gonna be a nice, beautiful bite right there. When you taste good food, you know it's good, everybody. This chicken is extremely tender, juicy, flavorful. The spiciness of that piri piri sauce is just wonderful. Wow, wow, wow. And this chicken, there's nothing special. It's just on the rotisserie, nice and slow for a long time. You know, the piri piri sauce, very flavorful, has a lot of umami flavor. It is delicious. I promise you, everybody, this thing is damn good.
This restaurant with over 5,000 reviews is definitely a winner. For sure, it's Google approved. But there was one other thing that I really wanted to try there, and it's called prego, which means nail, and I have no idea why. Consider an everyday meal for Portugal people. This is nutritious, delicious, and I can't wait to dig in. But I was going to be really honest with you guys on how this actually tastes, especially the steak.
It is not medium rare, which is fine, but it's quite juicy. Seasoned with only salt, you can feel the charcoal flavor. I mean, it's not a high-end cut, everybody, but there's nothing wrong with this steak, you know? And in Latin America, like Brazil as well, a lot of times they cook it more towards well done, and a lot of people prefer it that way. It's no problem at all. Not everyone in the world likes medium rare, unfortunately. I wish they did, but it's how most people would have their steak. Oh, this one here is a little bit, see why you would choose thicker steaks? It gives you more wiggle room. There's something missing about the steak, something very, very important.
You gotta add piri piri sauce to everything, my friends. You know that sauce that says I put that chakawawa on everything? That should be said for this one.
Now that just made it 10 times better, guaranteed. Forget what I said. Medium rare is always better. I gotta be real. That sauce is addicting. Seriously.
Honestly, even though the steak was not medium rare, it was delicious, everybody. A perfect meal to get you food and quite nutritious. But if you ask me which one was better, the steak or the chicken, definitely go in for the chicken. That's what this restaurant is known for, and they definitely mastered the art of making grilled chicken. This one is definitely Google approved.
Only 32 euros for a nice, delicious meal like this. What a gem. That was as good as chicken gets, everybody. Absolutely phenomenal. I highly recommend that spot. And everybody is so nice. And the piri piri sauce, oh, I'm in love.
When in Porto, don't forget to stop by that place. There's another thing you must try in Portugal as well, and that is called pastel de nata. However, the best ones are located in a different city, which is Lisbon.
So that right there represents the 10 euro.
If you search up best pastel de nata in Lisbon, the first one that comes up is Pastéis de Belém. With over 80,000 reviews, it seems like you can't go wrong. And the pictures look phenomenal. But most importantly, this is the original place of Pastéis de Belém.
It's a sweet egg tart that you must have whenever you come here. See if it's good. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick pro tip I just learned, all right? You see right there, here's a line for takeout, okay? So most people just do that line. But if you wanna get quick service, there's another entrance right over here. It says table service. You guys go in here and the service is almost immediately, and you can just eat one or two, and you can also take it to go. It's much quicker than doing this line right here, but this line is crazy. That's crazy.
When you get inside, it feels like I went back in time. But what impressed me the most is that this place is huge. Believe me when I tell you, you don't have to make any lines. There are plenty of seats for you in the back. And everyone wants one thing, this pastéis de nata.
Wow. Oh, that's good. Oh my God. That's very dangerous. I can eat 1,000 of those, everybody. That is dangerous. Wow.
If you never had an egg tart, let me explain. Think about eating a crispy croissant, but in the inside, it's like creme brulee. When you combine both together, you have something similar to pastel de nata. At this location, it's not very sweet, which I like, But since this is the most iconic thing you can eat in Portugal, I had to also try somewhere else. But not until I had something classic from Brazil. This is coxinha, which is basically a chicken croquette. And in Brazil, we make this really good. I want to see how this one stacks up.
Now, this is an abomination. Look at this coxinha. Yeah, Brazil does it a lot better. There's no comparison, everybody. But the guarana is pretty good.
Even though coxinha is not their thing, when you're going there, you're going in for the pastéis de nata. And this thing was so delicious that I had to do something before I left.
You know what I did? Something you shouldn't do. I got a big box. So good.
So if you remember when I was searching on Google the best places to eat this, the other one with the most reviews was this one, Manteigaria. And with this many reviews, I had to also give it a try. This is a completely different experience. The place is way smaller, but what I like the most is that you're able to see how it's made. As I said before, everything starts off with the crust. They mold the pastry towards the edges, and this place is like a factory, rolling up a lot of doughs because they sell a lot. Then in the end, they fill it up with custard and put it in the oven. Now, even though these look very similar to the previous one, the taste was different.
Oh, it's sweet and the crust is incredible, everybody. Super crumbly crust. Oh, I like that. I like the crust a lot more than the custard. Reminds me of coconut. Maybe a little bit of vanilla.
Now, if you ask me, Google, which one is better, the first one or the second one? Well,
you know, they say that the original is always better, and that seemed to be true. It's very, very good. Crust is better. It's super flaky, it's super delicious. Highly recommend. It's good.
If you are wondering how I got back to that place, it's because it was my morning routine. That's how good pastéis de nata is. There's also another thing that is quite iconic in Portugal, and that would be this, pastel de bacalhau. And when you search Google for the best bacalhau in Portugal, the one that comes up is a must-have. If you are unfamiliar with pastel de bacalhau, it is a codfish croquette. But the biggest differences between codfish and bacalhau is that bacalhau is dried in salt first. Then they make a croquette out of it, and usually has different fillings. This one came with a lot of cheese inside, and I couldn't wait to find out why it was so popular.
Wow, very flaky, very light batter. Not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I had much bigger high hopes.
Unfortunately, this one did not live up to the hype, especially because it was quite dry. The cheese seemed a little bit too funky for me, and it overpowered the fish croquette.
So yeah, that was not as good as I thought it was gonna be. What threw me off the most was the cheese, because the bacalhau would be great, but the cheese was very, not the best.
I must say, this did not live up to the hype, and it was the last thing I tried in Lisbon. But now we're going all the way to Hong Kong to try some of the most iconic foods, and things are about to get real hot. But first, the most important meal of the day.
So in the United States, we have eggs, ham, bacon, but I'm here for the scrambled eggs because they say it's the best scrambled eggs in Hong Kong. I'm excited. Let's try it. So the idea here is that the food comes really, really quickly within 30 seconds, and it's true. My wife already got hers. That was pretty much not even 30 seconds. That was instantaneously. And it has arrived, everybody. All right. Wow, that was pretty quick. We also have the sandwich. When you take a look at this egg sandwich, it is very simple. But let me tell you something. When you taste it, it's in a whole different story. Let's give it a go right now. Oh yeah, that's good. You all right, son? Huh?
Very good.
10 out of 10 will highly recommend.
10 out of 10.
Oh, it's good, man. Wow, it's like the egg is perfectly cooked, not overcooked whatsoever. Not a lot of salt, but for good reason. It's so good. I had to order another one, everybody. That's how good it is. My son just devoured the whole thing. I understand why it's so popular and so good. So I'll be honest, everybody. When I was coming in, I wasn't expecting much. I didn't think it was going to be that fantastic. That thing is delicious. It's just a regular egg sandwich, but it's just a nice, delicious egg sandwich. I think the secret is that they use a tremendous amount of butter on their eggs. Butter, that is the secret ingredient that they are using. Since this egg sandwich is very cheap, they are putting a ridiculous amount of butter in there, everybody. That's why it's extremely creamy and delicious. And the bread does help too. But if you ask me to compare this egg sandwich versus the one that I had in Japan, it's not even close. Japan is way better. But the next one is much better in Hong Kong. Another thing we must have here in Hong Kong is pan-fried buns. They call it pan-fried buns, but I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody, that
is soup dumpling, just done in a different way. But boy, is it good.
Apparently they pan fry it and it's very similar to soup dumpling. One of the things she told me is that I gotta be real careful because it's piping hot and you can easily burn your mouth. That's the last thing we want. Okay, I'm gonna open this thing up. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Very, very juicy. So I guess we'll go like that. Ooh, it has a yeasty taste because of the actual bun. That's a 10 out of 10. We'll highly recommend. Slightly sweet, extremely hot. You gotta be real careful, everybody. Ooh, burn my hand. So good.
If you've never experienced these before, they are delicious. And the reason it's so juicy is because they gelatinize the broth and mix it with the meat. And when it's cooked, it heats up and the broth becomes from a solid to a liquid. That's why it's so juicy. It is delicious, everybody. And if you've never had dumpling soup before, you don't know what you're missing. Now the next, if you are gonna go to Hong Kong, it's a must-have.
When you're in Hong Kong, there's one thing you must have, and that is roasted pork. I was told that I was also going to be able to cook it myself and get the full experience to try this beautiful crispy pork. It's right here. Let's get in, give it a go. So we're gonna head back to the alley over here because that's where the magic happens. So I'm getting a master class here on how to roast the pig, everybody. It is very different than what I'm used to. This is a very cool experience. So right now the pig is fully cooked and all we're really trying to do is get a nice crispy skin. So he'll scrub it with the oil right now and then we will roast it. It's pretty hot in here, but I'm not gonna lie. Wow, now we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Oh, this is the big boy. Check out the size of this one. Wow. So rotate right here. Okay. I love how the skin, it gets immediately crispy. Oh, it's very heavy. Wow.
Not only is it heavy, you must keep a good counterweight in order to keep balance. If not, everything is just gonna fall right on top of the coals. And the key of getting a crispy skin on that pork is to keep moving it. If you hold it still, it will burn. At the same time, he was spreading some fat on top of the skin. You're basically trying to fry the skin and get it to puff up, making it extremely crispy.
I know the meat's gonna be very good, but I wanna try the skin. It's so light and crispy. It's not like regular chicharrone that we have in the US. Oh, that's good. Nice and crispy, very light, super crunchy. Wow, wow.
This pork is different than any other pork I've ever had in my life. The skin is paper thin. It's not actually crispy, it's crackly. Here in the United States, for example, it's quite different. The skin is actually crispy, and when you take individual bites, it's a soft, nice crunch. That was good. But if there's one thing you must have in Hong Kong, is this next one.
One of the things I really wanted to try here in Hong Kong is pot clay rice. My good friend Uncle Roger has made one. I actually got the opportunity to try it, and it was phenomenal, everybody. But when you get it at the source, it's supposed to be better. We're gonna find out right now.
Clay pot rice. We're in Yau Ma Tei. Close to here used to be a pier, and farmers and fishermen, they usually eat lunch in the field or on their boats. They would bring a pot and then a burner, and they would cook everything, rice and then toppings. So that's why there's restaurants that started like this that serve clay pot rice. It's raw rice in a clay pot, and then they put whatever choice of topping that you want, and then the meats and the flavors of the toppings will permeate throughout into the rice. So it's really delicious, and it's an individual sized hot meal.
You're right. So it's super hot, right?
Super hot. We're gonna put in some soy sauce.
Oh, wow.
And then we're gonna close it, wait 30 seconds, and then we can eat.
Why do you close it?
Oh, the soy sauce will actually go onto the bottom and dry up the rest of the remaining water to make more crispy rice.
When I saw the chicken underneath it, I was a little bit thrown off, I'm not gonna lie. There is no color on that chicken whatsoever. It seems like the chicken is pretty much boiled, which is the traditional version. But the magic happens on the soy sauce. That is what makes it really good.
Ooh.
So we'll just fluff it up, and then it's ready to serve. All right, let's see how the rice crispy is.
Oh, crispy. Oh, the bottom is everything. Here we go. Oh yeah, you can tell that that chicken is organic. Very mild flavor. Nice crispy rice, super soft and tender chicken, delicious. So that was a very interesting experience, everybody. I don't know if this makes any sense what I'm about to say, because I don't know how to describe it properly. It's very chickeny. It's not even close than the one that Uncle Roger made for me because that one was a lot more savory. Yep, shout out to my brother Uncle Roger because your pot clay rice was phenomenal. Now there's one thing people will always tell you you have to try whenever you go to Hong Kong, and that would be an egg tart. Next up, we're gonna try some egg tart. It is very popular. I'm not a real sweet guy, as you guys might already know, but if it's popular, I'm willing to give it a try, let you guys know if this thing is good or bad. I'm excited though. Hong Kong so far, awesome place. That's the famous egg tart from Hong Kong. Check out the crust. Ooh, crust is quite crumbly. Oh, it's very slightly sweet, not too sweet, very crumbly. Oh, that's good. That's real good. I totally understand why it is so popular. That egg tart is very light, very buttery, and surprisingly, it's not very sweet. They do put sugar, but not too much sugar. Let's see what else we can find. So the previous place had egg tart, but this is actually the most famous one, and it looks quite unique. Check it out. What is this?
It's the Bakehouse sourdough egg tart. So
Uh-huh.
it's not like the Cantonese style, but it's kind of like a mix between the Portuguese one and the Cantonese style, and then they combined it together.
Which one is better, this one or the previous one?
It's
She don't want to say it, everybody.
It's different. This isn't Cantonese style.
Well, let's try it. Completely different experience. I'm sorry, but this one is so much better.
Did you just say so much better?
This one is so much better, Virginia. This one is so good, everybody. Wow. Sorry, this one, I gotta be real. Gotta be real. Yep, Virginia did not like it, but I gotta be honest with you guys. That second one was a lot better than the previous one. It might not be the original version, but I enjoyed that one quite a bit more because the next one just threw me off. The next one's so bad, and you can smell it from a mile away. I've never smelled stinky tofu in my life. It's my first time, and it's pretty stinky, everybody. Oh my God. Oof. That smell, everybody, went deeply inside, and I'm shocked on how stinky that is. Well, the name suits itself, stinky tofu. You cannot pay me to try that one, everybody. Absolutely a no-no. So this is the famous pineapple bun. I have to try it. They put a whole chunk of butter in there, everybody. A whole chunk of butter. Oh, that's a lot better than I expected. I didn't think it was gonna be great, I'll be honest. I thought it was just like, it's just bread. But no, it's good. Fluffy, sweet.
Save some for the rest of us.
Oh, it's good. It's good. One more bite?
No, save some for the rest.
Okay, no more bite. Family gotta eat. Wow, it's very good.
Oh my God, it's not that good, bro. Let me try.
My son was desperate to try. The interesting thing about this pineapple bun is the crust on the top. It's very brittle, sugary, and the bread itself is almost like brioche, very buttery. On top of that, they put a big chunk of butter inside for you. That was probably one of the highlights that I'll never forget. It's a must try because the next one is very popular, but it didn't call my attention too much. One of the most haves in Hong Kong, everybody. Wow.
Yeah, egg waffles.
Egg waffles. This one is chocolate. Let's try it. Crispy, sweet, delicious. Wow, that's good. This one has no chocolate inside. This one is crispier. That one's a lot better. I like this one more. This market has all sort of stuffs, even little tiny groupers. Every kind of seafood, you can find it here, everybody. They have everything. Snappers, groupers, wow. But they're small, and I guess they buy them young. That right there is a hog snapper, one of my favorite fishes to eat. Yep, they have a lot of fishes on this market. But it was getting late, and if there's one thing I really wanted to try is the next one. So now it's dinner time, everybody. We're gonna be going to an insane place where this guy is literally a legend. He cooks on a wok, like he's the master of all woks. I've never seen anything like it. Look at that, so charismatic. That's what I'm talking about. What a beast, absolute beast. We're gonna try his food. To say that I'm excited is an understatement, everybody. Just watch the master at work. The beef and potato, everybody. A lot of flavor. A lot of flavor. This one they put salt, Virginia.
Maggi.
Maggi sauce. Oh, that's so good. So right at this point, I've noticed one thing on all of the dishes is that there's not a lot of seasoning. It's much less than what we have here in the United States. Normally when I season my food, I put a good amount of salt to make sure that I can fill it to enhance the flavor. Over there in Hong Kong, there was very little salt. But on this place, they make sure to season it properly. But I'll tell you one thing, that meat and potato and the pineapple bun, so good. This is the sweet and sour pork.
Oh, wow.
That's amazing, wow. Short rib and potatoes, wow. This is very good. That is amazing. Everything is good. Everything is amazing. Noodles are good. A lot of MSG, a lot of deliciousness, a lot of perfection. That guy should be protected at all costs, everybody. He's amazing. And also, he's very pleasant to be around. He's smiling, having a good time. You can tell he likes what he does. Protect that guy at all costs. After so many different things eating in Hong Kong, that one right there, everybody, took the icing on the cake. I mean, I've had some incredible food here, but that just took everything to a whole nother level.
Yeah, that guy is a legend and the food shows. But now we're going all the way to Japan. And when you're there, you gotta go to the convenience store. I'll be trying both, the least expensive and the super expensive one.
So right now we are at Mitsukoshi department store, which is the most famous here in Japan, and they have food already ready. So we're hungry and let's see what we can find. Look how fatty this turtle is. Wow. Something like that in the US will not cost this much. So right here we have the God of Steaks, $14. This is insane, everybody. I know what you're thinking. It is a bargain with those meats, especially Wagyu. But let's get back on track and find convenience store food. I mean, take a look at this store, everybody. This is a food stall that is expensive and fancy. 32,000 yen for the melon. That's an expensive melon. So this is 1,944 yens. It is so expensive that we're trying to find out the ingredients. They don't even know the ingredients that they have inside. That's how expensive this is. I say enough talking, let's go eat this thing right now. My goodness, so many food to try. Expensive department store. Tell you one thing, this is a big haul. The question is it gonna be worth it? Let's find out right now. Now this, let's open it up. Oh my God, I almost dropped the whole thing. Here's what we got. This is extremely fancy. Let's see. That is so disappointing. My wife is laughing at, why are you laughing? It's not funny. Oh, that is terrible.
Wow.
It's not meat, it's not pork, it's not fish. I have no idea what that is, everybody. I cannot even describe to you how bad that was. What is that? So this one seems to be a little bit more recognizable. I think it's egg, tuna. It has a little baby tomato. Please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good. It's not great, but it's also not bad. And it is exactly what I thought it was. Just looks fancy and they charge you a lot of money for it. All right, moving on to the next one. Oh, that's literally butter, man. That's just bread and butter. Damn it. Look at this. I'm not gonna eat it from the ground, okay? But it was a sun-dried tomato. Not worth it. Hold on. There's one more thing. An olive. Butter, bread, sun-dried tomato, and olive. What a waste of freaking money. Okay, what is this next one? I mean, I have no idea what this is, but it looks like some type of pink sauce. And then we got caviar or salmon eggs on the top. And then this white thing here, which I have no freaking idea what it is. Yeah, it's pretty, but who cares? I want it to taste good. Oh my God, oh my God. Each one is worse than the other, man. Oh, that's terrible.
Try it again. So you know what it is?
I don't want to know what it is. It's terrible. The only thing I like there is the fish eggs. It's making me want to cry. Oh, here's another one. I mean, check this one out, everybody. Here's what we got. A whole stick of butter on the bottom, and then they give you a piece of bread on the top. What is that? What are those things? I have no idea what it is. I'm about to eat a whole stick of butter. And guess what? They're gonna charge you a lot of money for it. They're gonna charge you a lot of money for it. Listen, I just a little bit of butter because I'm done with this butter. It's just butter. It's butter and bread. I think the top one is some type of nuts. so disappointed. Last one from this box, because I still got another box because I wanted to be fancy and go ahead and buy another one, which I shouldn't have. But here's this one. What is this? I can tell it's a shrimp. Anything else? Nope, I have no idea, but we're about to find out together. That's all right. That's not bad. It's just bland. There's no flavor. The shrimp is flavorless. That green sauce is matcha, by the way. Just makes a weird combination, like a weird combination. That's just weird. Next one, we have Wagyu beef sushi. Tell me right now, what are you thinking? This Wagyu is as thin as it gets. I'm talking about paper thin. And it has a little tiny bit of wasabi on top. Tiny bit of sauce. Oh, wow, that is amazing. That's what I like to call a 10 out of 10, will highly recommend. The Wagyu beef, it's very thin for good reason. The sushi rice underneath is delicious. Call me biased, but Wagyu beef is winning. We got one more box over here. My lovely wife is helping me, making fun of me at the same time, because she literally told me, don't spend that much money, you crazy. This just don't look right. I mean, look at this. This one was double the price of the other one, okay? I'm gonna go with a safe one, which is the salmon. Take a look at this one. It's pretty. There's like a lemon on the top. It's just a lemon. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Would you eat that? I'm not eating the lemon. Okay. Cured salmon, bread, nothing else. I mean, I love salmon, so I'm never gonna say that it's not good. It's just because it's salmon, but it's not a good idea. All right, next one, we got the Pyramid of Egypt, everybody. What is going on over here? Here goes nothing. That's terrible. That is the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. That's disgusting, man. Wow, you know, why are you laughing? There's a few more I have to try. I don't even want to try. So today I went to the market and we had a wonderful experience eating tamagoyaki there. Actually, one of the very, very popular stalls. It was an incredible experience. But now I got this version. This is the fancy version, everybody. Tamagoyaki fancy. I'm afraid. I'm literally afraid to eat these things now. That's not bad, but that's not great either. What a disappointment. This is a lot harder than I expected it to be. Okay, let's go to this one. What is this? Oh my goodness. They put some gold leaf in here. I don't want to take a big bite. I've learned my lesson.
Oh.
That one was delicious. Jamon iberico, cheese, and something sweet, which I thought it was preserved fruit. That was pretty good. Check this one out. They put a flower inside, everybody. Oh, that is terrible. Everything in there was pickled, even the jelly, including the flour. Did not enjoy that one whatsoever. But there's one thing that I've been looking forward to towards the end. Because if anything goes wrong, I can always eat this as my last bite. That is delicious. Okay. Just because food is expensive does not mean that it's good. But hold up, check out the experience I had in 7-Eleven. So we got the good old 7-Eleven. Is it different from the one that we have in the US? Well, we're about to find out right now. They have some type of egg sandwich everywhere we go. 7-Eleven pudding. They also have some yakitori. My wife found melon Kit Kat. What the hell is that? Avocado Doritos? Candy type cheese. What? Japanese omelette, grilled salmon flakes. They also have some sushi. They have musubi? Yes, let's get this one too. Oh boy, that's a big haul. Gonna start first with the one that you will see pretty much in every single one of the convenience stores, everybody. It's very interesting how you open. They make it really easy for you to open. Check it out. I understand why it's so popular. Super creamy. That's just not eggs by itself. It also has some type of mayonnaise or something. I didn't think I was gonna eat the whole thing, but that is delicious. Moving on to the next one, we got spam musubi. Inside we got spam, cheese, and obviously rice and nigiri. I mean, I just love the combination of seaweed and rice. Savory, cheesy, and made with rice. It's good. I've been trying all the cold stuff. I want to try something hot. And I literally almost burned myself when this lady over there put it on the microwave, I believe it was. Check it out. Go first for this one right here. I believe it's chicken. I hope it's chicken.
What do you mean by that?
Oh yeah, not only is it chicken, it looks like they cooked it with charcoal. Very nice. Next one, we got these balls. I'm guessing they're chicken balls as well. some crunchy pieces. Definitely chicken balls. Yakitori, not bad. From a convenience store. Next one, minced tuna sushi. Has to be good, right? Like that. We'll grab the sushi and we'll wrap the whole thing around and we'll try. I cannot believe this was from a convenience store. Oh, it already has wasabi. It is spicy, everybody. It started really nicely and then suddenly it just kicked me in the head. Slightly spicy, a little bit sweet because of the sushi vinegar. The perfect Japanese snack. Next up, we got Doritos, but not any kind of Doritos. Avocado cheese Doritos. Check it out. What the hell? It's lightly sweet. It's good though. Don't get me wrong. It's very, very good, but it's sweet. That's like a dessert Doritos. That's what that tastes like. I'm amazed. Next up, Japanese omelette. Looks incredible. Let's try it. That's messed up. It already comes chopped up for you, everybody. I didn't know. Let's see. Sweet, sweet, sweet omelette. I feel like I'm eating dessert now. Everything is so freaking delicious, man. Next up, let's go for something a little savory. From the outside, it just looks like some rice. But like we all say, it's in the inside what it counts. It's salmon and seaweed. It's good, but I like more when it has the seaweed around. This is next. When I saw there in the convenience store, it says candy type cheese. What's candy type cheese? I have no idea. This is what it looks like. You know what this reminds me of? Mozzarella sticks. But let's see if it tastes like mozzarella sticks. It is not sweet at all. Why is it called candy? It's literally just cheese. It's very good though, don't get me wrong. It's very, very delicious. Getting on to the desserts. Melon Kit Kat, everybody. What is that? Check out the color and the taste. Tastes like artificial melon. I do not enjoy that one very much. You know why? Much rather eat this one than the other one. And luckily, it comes free in the hotel. Isn't it fantastic? That is amazing. Next one, we got pudding. Let's see what we got. Oh, completely different than the one that we have in the US. You know what this seems like? They cooked it sous vide. So good though. Wow. Very mild flavor. It's not too sweet, slightly sweet. The caramel sauce on the bottom though, that one is quite bitter. They definitely burned the sugar on that one, but nice little dessert. But if you ask me, Google, which one was your favorite out of the convenience store? I would have to say this one right here, because I'm gonna go back to it. It's just so good. Egg, Japanese mayo, and bread. Come on, man.
Before moving forward, I want to thank today's sponsor, Bombas. This time of the year, I'm all about comfort. Warm food and warm socks, that's the vibe. And lately, I've been living in these from Bombas. I'm not even kidding. Once you try these, you never want to take them off. Super soft, crazy comfortable, and they hold up. Which is saying something because I'm on my feet all day cooking. And if you're thinking about gifts this season, socks are underrated, man. And these feel like a small luxury. They even have a holiday cozy shop going on right now. With merino wool, cashmere merino rib socks, plush slippers, and neo fuzzy socks that feels like blankets for your feet. But here's what makes me love Bombas the most. For every item you buy, they donate one to someone in need. Socks, underwear, t-shirts, over 150 million items donated already. Now that's something I can get behind. They even ship internationally now and have a 100% happiness guarantee, so there's no risk at all. Feel good and do good with Bombas, knowing your purchase is doing something really good. New customers get 20% off their first purchase. Just go to bombas.com/Guga and use code Guga at checkout. Treat your feet, give some love, and do some good this holiday. Thanks Bombas for sponsoring this video. Now let's get right back to it. Our next country is Malaysia. And I went there to try my good friend Uncle Roger's restaurant.
And we're trying out everything.
A long way to fly to eat some fried rice, you know.
Well, it's world famous. I gotta try it. But we actually tried a lot of things already. You took me around the city.
Yeah, this is our 9th meal. We ate 8 times already today. Hiya, Uncle Roger's so full.
Oh no, Guga is not full at all, everybody. I'm excited. But here's what happened the whole day.
The first dish he wanted me to try was nasi lemak. This is Malaysia's national dish. But we didn't stop there, as then he took me to the wet market. There were so many different things to see. Some looked familiar, and others we definitely don't have here in the US. Right after that, we went straight to some beef noodles. And this caught me by surprise. The flavors were something I've never experienced before. It was quite unique. And then he gave me some chicken. Surprisingly, the chicken was at room temperature. That one was not what I was expecting. But to make up for it, he took me to a barbecue spot. That one hit it right on the money. As you know, I love barbecue. However, I had to put Uncle Roger in check.
Why are you fingering the brisket? Yeah.
That's how Uncle Roger tells
Respect it. This is not sorbet. Nah. Don't do that. Don't finger my meat, bro.
I'll tell you one thing. I had a great time going through Malaysia with Uncle Roger. In the end, we even sing karaoke together. And you should definitely go check out his video after this one, because now it's time to try every single thing on his menu.
That was a lot of fun. Thank you for taking me around, Uncle Roger. But now we got some, what is this?
This is all our side dish at my restaurant.
Oh, I'm the king of side dishes.
Yeah, I know. You always make one. Just one random side dish and then 20 steak.
That's right. What is this, Uncle Roger? Can you please explain?
This is keropok, is Malay for cracker.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fish flavor.
Comes with a sauce too.
Dip with this sauce.
All right, let's see.
Nice and light. Uncle Roger like this to start meal.
Cheers.
You like it?
Slightly spicy, nicely crunch. Reminds me of like a cracker.
This is exactly what it is, but Malaysian version. This one very funny. This one Uncle Roger will never order at my restaurant.
Really?
Because it's fry. Why you order fry at Fire Rice restaurant, you know? But you know what we call this on menu? We call this J-O boring fry. Do you know what J and O stand for?
What?
Have a think. Uncle Roger cannot say, otherwise I'm gonna get sued.
Jamie Oliver.
Bleep that out. Bleep that
Wow, I
out.
cannot believe you put that name on your restaurant. So what is this? Just fries and just
ketchup.
that's why it's boring?
Yeah?
Oh wow, it's pretty boring.
Yeah, okay.
What is that?
Uncle Roger's favorite.
Really?
My favorite side in my whole restaurant.
Okay, tell me
We call
about it.
this wok hei white corn. This Japanese corn with some QP mayo and some Japanese spice on there.
Cheers, everybody.
But in white corn, so much sweeter than American yellow corn.
Very delicious, nice smoky. How do you get the smoke on it?
We use wok hei. We char it.
So you put this on the actual wok.
Yeah.
Very delicious.
Don't give away all my recipe, Uncle Kuka.
Oh, sorry. You're gonna have to come and try it, everybody. What's next? What is this? This is calling my attention.
That is gyoza.
So what inspired you to come out with a gyoza? Is it just because you like it?
We want all sort of Asian, pan-Asian cuisine in here, you know? And everybody like gyoza. It's like dumpling, but more fun. One of our best sellers. That one.
That is delicious. So it's pan-fried and steamed, right? That's why you have
Steamed
that combination.
and fried. Correct.
What is this, Uncle Roger? This caught my attention.
Fried dumpling.
And what is this sauce? I'm gonna dip it in this sauce here. What is
Sweet and
that?
sour sauce. You're gonna like it. This one crowd pleaser. I know you're gonna like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Do you want to tell you?
Wow. Huge piece of shrimp inside. Wow.
So crispy also.
Nice and crispy and a generous amount of filling. Well, so far I gotta tell you, everything's been delicious. That looks spicy.
Maybe you save this for last because it's a little bit spicy. We save for last so we don't ruin everything. Try
Tell me
satay,
about
satay
this.
first.
Satay, okay. All right. So is satay Malaysian?
Yeah?
Tell me about this.
This one is satay. Just chicken on stick.
Cheers.
The meat, even though it's lean, it's tender.
Nice and juicy, a lot of spices.
What do you think? You like it?
Satay, very delicious, very tasty, extremely spicy, not spicy, like very flavorful with a lot of spices. What is this?
Fried chicken with pineapple mayo and sesame seed.
Pineapple mayo.
You're gonna like, trust. I know it sounds weird to American ear because you guys like mayo too much.
All right, let's give it a try. Oh, hefty.
This is the best seller.
Really?
Yeah. What I tell you? Pineapple mayo on chicken. Best secret.
Why does it work so well? Sweet but savory.
And the little sesame seed give it some little extra layer of flavor. So good.
Wow, forget about sweet and sour chicken. Have this.
Yeah, this one way better. And
What is that, Uncle Roger? Show me, what is this one?
Another fried thing. You can see Malaysian people, we all like our fried food.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is this? Shrimp tempura?
Fried prawn. No. This is not tempura. Tempura, the batter different, lighter. This just deep fried prawn with breading.
Deep fried.
You know?
Oh, okay. With a little bit
Try
of
it.
sauce. Let's give it a try.
I mean, it's good, but Uncle Roger admit this is not my favorite compared to the rest of them.
But it's nice and crispy.
But a bit boring because this just chili sauce, this just regular fry. It's not like this got pineapple, you know?
Yeah, this one is a lot more flavorful than this one, I agree. But this is
one-
delicious though. I feel like a lot of people would enjoy this.
Yeah?
All right, I want to try that spicy thing.
Okay, the final thing.
Yeah.
This is mana popcorn chicken.
Tell me about this. Look spicy, look dangerous.
This is the Sichuan chili. But you don't eat this. This just for flavoring and for color.
So is this going to be spicy?
Just a little bit. It's a numbing spice. Cheers, cheers.
All right, cheers. Look spicy. Let's see. A little lemony from the Sichuan peppercorn. Also, not spicy in that way.
It's coming, it's coming.
Oh, takes a second. Very good.
Uncle Roger feel a lot of love and support.
I know.
You know,
Congratulations.
all the fan here, you know.
Yeah.
These are all the people who leave YouTube comment. All these people. Say hi to camera, fans. Say hi, say hi. Uncle
good.
Kuka, you're so famous in Malaysia.
Oh, there you go.
And you see, with this fried rice restaurant, very cartoon, so we got little.
It looks just like you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, and then here, over here.
This is where you place the order, Uncle Roger?
No, this is the bar for takeaway, for to-go order or takeaway. You just come here, you order, and you go.
Oh.
We actually serve slushy and ice cream also.
Oh.
If we have too many people, they cannot come in, they just order from here. All good. And these are all the nice crew, nice staff people. They're working really hard. Uncle Roger would
Did you
say,
train them well?
yeah, of course. Uncle Roger will ask you guys to tip your wait staff, but in Malaysia we don't tip. But just treat them well, be kind to them.
Oh, there you
I
go.
guess you can tip them if you want. Just give them money, you know.
How hard was it to open shop?
Oh, very hard, very hard. We have
Really?
to find, because this location very prestigious.
Oh.
Pavilion is
How
very
does the
nice.
permit
mall.
work?
Permit? Oh, no permit. Malaysia don't need permit.
Wait, what?
We just start business and hope nobody die. That our permit.
Oh my.
You see this country, that
a little bit
look like
different.
you have permit.
No.
Okay, maybe Toys R Us got permit. And then see this little machine? I think this one, if you spend above certain amount, you get to spin.
Oh.
And then one of the prize.
Then you
in
get a
this
prize
store-
inside.
Yeah. One of the prize is you get to meet Uncle Roger.
Really?
I don't know why that a prize. That seems like not very valuable price. Uncle Roger rather get like discount or gift card or something, you know.
No, I think that's a good price. And now the main dish.
Of course.
Oh, fried rice.
Of course, this what Uncle Roger restaurant known for, my fried rice. We have 3 different type of fried rice.
Tell me, what is this?
This all the same base of fried rice. It's just called Uncle Roger's egg fried rice.
Okay.
But the topping all different. So when you come to my restaurant, you can customize your fried rice however you want by putting different topping on there. So usually this egg fried rice, the base one just come with garlic shrimp.
Okay.
But you can upgrade to unagi. This is eel, or you can upgrade to salmon also.
Oh, I see.
Choose whatever.
This one
3
looks
type.
different though.
This kimchi fried rice, that's the second type of fried rice, kimchi fried rice. And this the third type of fried rice, this is Uncle Roger's favorite. We
Really?
call it special fried rice, but we're gonna come to that later. Uncle Roger won't tell you what make it special yet.
Got it.
So first step, we tried the rice first without topping, so you can really see our fried rice skill. Cheers.
Cheers.
What you think?
Okay.
You think my fried rice good? This next level.
The one that you cooked in the house is not even close to this one.
Hey,
Wow.
hey, don't talk.
Yeah. I think they cook a lot better than you in the kitchen,
What?
Uncle Roger.
Now try some of the topping. Just some of the garlic shrimp.
Is this popular, the garlic shrimp?
Yep, that's the most popular topping for this fried rice.
Really?
Yep.
Absolutely delicious. What makes this special fried rice better than anybody else?
We use more flavoring, but you also need balance.
I see.
So in our sauce, try to find the right amount of sauce to balance out the garlic.
Very good fried rice. Let me try this topping over here.
Unagi.
Is this one popular?
It's not super popular because it's the most expensive topping.
Why? Because unagi is so
It's not
expensive?
expensive, you know.
Really? I see. Oh, that is amazing.
Nobody even think unagi can go well with rice, but it do.
Oh, wow. Nice and fatty, and when you combine it with the fried rice, it's just like a whole nother level.
And the unagi sauce got a bit of sweetness also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that,
This
salmon?
one, no, this one the same fried rice, but this one salmon. Of
How
course,
about that topping? Look
salmon.
like you use same mayo.
Yeah. But salmon, of course, salmon cannot compete with unagi, but just try anyway.
Uncle Roger, what is one of the hardest things about owning a restaurant? Because
Okay.
everybody keeps asking me to open my own restaurant. I want to know.
You have to be ready for all the complaints.
Oh, really? You got a lot of complaints? What people complain about the most?
At first, when we launched our restaurant, Uncle Roger like like my rice more flavorful, so I give them less rice because I want to keep them wanting more. The Malaysian people, they don't want to keep wanting more, they just want more, you know? So our fried rice, when we start 200 grams per plate, now we keep the same price, but now 300 grams per plate.
So they wanted more for their
they
buck.
want more, and now we're losing money, you know? Fried rice too little.
Oh, that's good.
Not as good as unagi, but
Crispy salmon, that mayo right there, it's delicious. However, this is on another level, everybody. Seriously.
Okay.
All right, what is this? Kimchi fried rice? Is this one popular? Because I know a lot of people don't like duck.
people still order, but not as much.
Why do you think that is?
Because not a lot of people like kimchi, you know? Kimchi is sometimes acquired taste, is a bit sour, a bit fermented.
No. Acquired taste is durian.
You take this piece of durian up,
Yeah.
there are pit in there,
Okay.
and now you just eat.
Hold on.
It
I
tastes
shouldn't
good.
have done that. Oh, wow.
Tastes like honey and melted cheese.
No, it doesn't. It smells like stinky feet.
Don't be pussy, just eat.
So smell is very important when you eat something, but let's try it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What? We lost him?
Okay.
Big man like you scared durian for
No,
what?
durian is not for me. That's an acquired taste.
Okay, try the rice first, try the rice
Okay,
first.
let's try the
Make
rice.
sure you get a bit of the kimchi.
You make the kimchi in-house?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, cheers. Oh, that is very good. I am a kimchi lover. You know, I'm half Korean. Did you know that?
No, you're not. I think you're half Dana White and half Costco guy.
Oh, boy.
That's a good roast, actually. And usually for kimchi fried rice, they got less smoky flavor, you
Yeah.
know? So we recommend to pair it with smoked duck.
Oh, okay.
Try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good, correct?
So much better than chicken. But so far, if I'm being completely honest with you, nothing comes close to this one.
Oh, really?
This one here, so good, Uncle Roger. However, isn't that the number one?
I have secret trick up Uncle Roger's sleeve.
Okay, I want to try that one. Tell me about this one. What's so special about it? First of all, the egg.
Just look at the egg. Look how perfect it is.
Yeah.
And this we got our
And what makes it so special? Because I know you said special in there. Oh, what is that? What is that red
See
thing?
the pink flower. That's the thing that make it special.
Is that the one that you showed me on the market
Yeah,
today?
correct. Finally got a chance to taste it. Trust me, Uncle Roger. I love all my fried rice.
Yeah.
But after you taste this one, you go back to this fried rice, this one cannot compete.
Really?
Yeah? Just try a little bit of rice with a little bit of the pink thing and nothing else if you ever taste this flavor in your life or not.
Let's see.
It's special.
How do you describe that?
Cannot describe. It's magical.
Floral, but nothing like saffron.
No, nothing like that.
No.
Little bit spicy, just little bit.
Tiny bit, like what makes spicy good, flavorful. I've
And
never
now-
tasted anything like it. Wow, that's very good.
Uncle Roger want you to break the egg yolk like this,
Uh-huh.
mix with the rice, and then add little bit of sambal. You know how in Malaysia we add sambal to things?
Yeah, you add sambal to everything,
Yeah,
no?
add little bit like this, and now
A little bit of everything. Cheers.
cheers.
Oh,
Game over.
okay, it's better than that one.
Correct, see?
Yeah, but
Okay.
now I'm gonna tell you what's gonna make it even better.
What?
Grab this one here. Oh.
I'm going to have to be honest. I actually never tried this combo before.
I think it's gonna work just
Let's see.
fantastic.
Cheers. Okay.
Okay, but I gotta tell you one thing, Uncle Roger. Everything is fantastic. This was my favorite, second favorite. Amazing place. Come visit.
What an incredible experience I had in Malaysia with Uncle Roger. But now let's go to Europe.
I'm currently in Spain, in Madrid, and today I'm gonna take you guys in an epic street food. I got a food guide, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to eat every single item that he shows it to me, but I can tell you one thing, I'm gonna try. This place is beautiful, and every single time I walk on the street, I think I'm in the movies. The architecture here is insane, but most importantly, the food is just to die for. So enough talking, and let's go. First off, breakfast. Here, one of the most popular things that they usually eat for breakfast is churros, but not the way we eat churros in the US with a little bit of sugar and all that goodness. Here, they use a thick chocolate as a dipping sauce. I had to give it a try, and I had to go for the one that is the most popular one of them all. It was created in 1894. There's a lot of history in this place, and I cannot wait to see if it's gonna be good.
Churros. Well, actually, this one is churros, and then this one is called porras. Ooh, chocolate.
Wow.
Oh, and it's thick. It's delicious.
Surprisingly, it was not sweet whatsoever. I even have to put a little bit of sugar so that I can get my sugar craving done, if you know what I mean.
So the porra has a lot more grease because obviously it's thicker. I like the churros more. The churros is better. That churros was delicious. They fried the whole thing in olive oil, so it's healthy. That's what we're going with.
On the way to our next food stop, we got to stop in a church. This church is beautiful, and a lot of the things are made out of silver and gold plated.
So if you come to Madrid, you gotta see the Royal Palace. And then right next to it, they have some food. El Asiano Rey. I gotta practice my Spanish. Not good.
You know, if I see a jamon tapas, I'm gonna have to try it.
That's good.
Now the next one is this one right here. It is oxtail.
That is delicious. Fatty, little crispy. The bell pepper on the top is delicious. And they also have a little bit of balsamic vinegar on the top. So that was called Regalitos del Torito, which means the present of the bull. Obviously, because you're eating its tail, so. But I gotta say, that was delicious.
And I don't know if you know this about me, but I love salmon. If I see it, I gotta have it.
Very good. I can eat just that.
As soon as that was over, we continue our tour. And then it was time for jamón ibérico.
You come to Spain, you gotta see the jamón. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Wow. Gracias. Jamón ibérico, everybody.
Those jamón were delicious, everybody. It is fatty. It has a unique taste.
If you never had jamón ibérico, try it. You'll thank me later. It is amazing, everybody. Amazing. One of the most popular street food here they have is croquette de bacalao. We're gonna try that right now. Let's see. Street food of Madrid. Oh my God. Oh, super light, perfectly fried, nice and crunchy, super, super delicious. This with a little bit of beer and wine. So there's one thing that is very, very popular here in Madrid. It is a calamari sandwich. And my guide, Danny, we have to try this?
For sure. It's something, it's mandatory in Madrid, actually.
It's not an option. We're gonna try it right now. And there we have it, everybody, the calamari sandwich. Here we have the salsa brava. It's a tomato-based sauce with some spices. Oh yeah, super soft, not chewy. The key is the bread. The bread is amazing. I can understand why this is very popular.
Now the next stop was something that I was really looking forward to. It's called Mercado de San Miguel. Every single type of little hors d'oeuvres, tapas, sandwiches. They even had some tomahawk dry aging in there. Everything and anything you can think of, they have it. Olives, seafood, and as you already know, tapas is quite inexpensive, even with caviar. Now I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a sweet person. But there's one sweet here that is the most popular one of them all. And of course, if it's popular, we're gonna try.
Oh, soft, creamy in the middle. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's very good. Very good.
I gotta tell you, walking around Madrid is incredible. Nighttime is when it comes alive. The first stop was a restaurant called Escarpin, and as you can see, the options for tapas are incredible. But the first thing that arrived was this sidra. Usually the waiter just creates bubbles by putting it on the glass really, really high, but they have a special device there that does it. I had to give it a try.
Too much. More? The more the better. Yes. Sidra is okay. Sidra is good, but sidra is not my favorite.
First thing to start off the night was some chorizo. It looks like they do not grill it here.
So the chorizo is also served with potato. Super, super soft sausage. Very nice.
Next up was some potatoes. Now these potatoes is something I've never had before.
Oh, that is blue cheese. Very soft fried potato, but the blue cheese is very strong. Batatas alcabrales. My Spanish not that good, everybody. Now the next item that came, man, that got my attention. You see the bottom is kind of like a tortilla, but it's made out of corn, but they have different toppings. We had a fried egg, a morcilla, some pork, and the last one, blue cheese. Super crunchy bottom, almost like a tortilla, but not really. Try this one. Smells good. Oh, that is strong. So black pudding is basically blood sausage. It's good though. Let's try this one right here. I like that. A little bit of this cheese. That's very strong. The cheese is super powerful. That was a good appetizer. Now we're gonna go to the Maison de Champignon, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Museum of Champignon, which is mushrooms. This is a little hole-in-the-wall restaurant. And one of the things you guys can't experience it is the smell. It smells amazing. So this restaurant has a lot of different things in the menu, but one of the most populars are this right here, the mushrooms. And they have a very specific way of eating it. So those mushrooms were incredible. What they do is they cook it on the flat top first. Then they put some olive oil with some spices. Then they put a little bit of jamón ibérico in there. And when you take a bite, it is so juicy. That's why they have a specific way that you have to eat it in order to enjoy it properly. This is the reason why this restaurant became famous. Honestly, that's one of the best bites I had today. That was good.
Because now we are going to Turkey.
The city of Istanbul is incredible, and most importantly, the people are so friendly, man, and the street food is next level. However, when we arrived, we were starving, and the first stop was the hotel. And the hotel was not, let's say, very authentic. There were many different types of dishes, and they all look incredible, but as you can see, none of them were Turkish. I was like, no, man. I want to experience the real food. So let's head on to the street. Since we were very early, I got to see everything from the beginning, how they start their day on their kitchen, on the street. There's so many preparation involved. You know, the mise en place there is next level. I'll tell you that right now. The fact that they were using charcoal to cook, come on, man. Come on, man. They know what's up. The streets in Turkey are extremely different from Miami. Here we have a lot of street lanes whenever you're going on the street because there's a lot of cars. But in Turkey, it's completely different. Oh, and I don't know if you know, Turkish rugs are world renowned, and I had to go check it out. And I'll tell you one thing, they were incredible. And the salesman really wanted me to buy some. So that salesman really tried to lure me in by offering me Turkish coffee. And trying out Turkish coffee for the very first time was an experience. You see, here in the United States, we don't have a lot of grains on our coffee. It's nice and smooth and clear. Over there, at least the one I had, they do not filter their coffee. So you have a little bit of graininess whenever you're tasting it. And by the time that coffee was done, I gotta say, I was real hungry. So onto the street we went to find some incredible food. And we had a wonderful guide with us, and here's how I know this guy is a real deal, because he said, Guga, do you want tourist food or do you want to experience real Turkish food? I said, take me where you eat. So inside we went to little hole in the wall, everybody, and we all know the little holes on the walls are the best restaurants. Walking up the stairs on this little tiny stairway was like, whoa, am I on the right place? And when I got there, they actually knew who I was, and they said, Guga, you want to check out the kitchen? I said, absolutely, that's where I belong, you know what I mean? Because cooks, we love to see how the food is actually being done. And I gotta tell you, man, the way that they're cooking their food reminded me so much of Brazilian food, exactly the same way. The smells that comes out of the kitchen just makes me more hungry and hungry. And of course, I kept my eye on the doner meat there, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say, the way that they're slicing their meat really makes me look like an amateur. I mean, they get that thing paper thin, everybody. However, as soon as we sat down, the food arrived quite quickly. We got stuffed grape leaves, eggplants with mashed potato, and bonito with tomato sauce. Now I gotta say one thing about this bonito. Let me tell you this. Here in Miami, we use bonito fish as a shark bait because here we consider that, I can't believe I'm about to say this, a trash fish. But after eating it in Turkey, man, I have a complete change of heart because that was incredible. Don't feed your bonito to the shark, put that meat to good use. We also got kebab, which comes with tomato sauce and yogurt on the side, and the yogurt there in Turkish is very different from here in the US. It's much smoother. It has a little tang that is quite unique. We also got beef stew, lamb shank, and eggplant with yogurt because, you know, you gotta keep it healthy. So after that great meal, I gotta say, I was stuffed, everybody. So we went immediately downstairs and see the town. Everywhere I would turn, I would see foods that I have never tried before. Yes, they do have some of the foods that we have here in the US, but everything is done from scratch. I mean, they literally grill their corn with charcoal. And one thing that stuck out the most for me was going inside of the mosque. I've never been in a mosque before. Boy, that was breathtaking. It is beautiful. There's an energy as soon as you walk in that is, I don't know how to explain it, everybody. Not only is it beautiful, but the history, you can feel it when you're inside.
When you're inside, it's literally breathtaking. That's the best explanation I can give. Breathtaking.
But I gotta say, after a few hours of walking around and seeing this beautiful place, guess what? I got hungry again. Oh yes. And I wanted to try something that I've always wanted. It's called cucarash. It is basically a skewer and it has lamb fat in the middle and then they wrap it with lamb intestine. I know, very unique, very creative. Who in the world came up with that first time, you know? Then they grill it. Once it's fully grilled, then they reserve it because when it's time to serve you, they take little shaves of it, chop everything up, put it on the griddle, heat it up with that incredible fat. Once it's warmed up on the griddle, they take it out and throw some extra spices on top of it. Now they make it two different ways. One is a wrap and then the other one is a sandwich. And I was like, I cannot choose, so just give me both. And oh boy, was I happy I did. Because both experiences are so unique. The flat bread just gives you a little bit drier mouthfeel and the bread itself has a nice crust with the incredible fluffy bread in the middle. That was one of my favorite things I've ate. Cucarash is amazing, everybody. And if you've never tried it, please do. You will not regret it. Don't be intimidated by the intestines rolled up in meat. It's genius and it tastes amazing. I also got to try a local soda, which was awesome. Now it was clear, so I thought it was water when they gave it to me at first, but hey, it was not. Extremely sweet, very nice. Now once we had that, we started walking again and I wanted to have something sweet. And of course, this guy right here wanted to have a good time with me.
Thanks so much. Hello. Oh, it's thick.
Was it good? Heck yeah. But after that awesome ice cream, I saw something that I said, you know what? I gotta try that. That looks good. And my guy said, that's tulumba, a very popular sweet here in Turkey. It is a fried dough similar to churros if you ever had it, but they dunk it in syrup. And if you're feeling really fancy, they put a little bit of pistachio on top if you want. And I gotta say, this is a sugar rush. But it was delicious, it was incredible, a nice, wonderful taste, and I really liked it. Now, as we walked into the town, I saw something that I said, you know what? This thing is way too cool to pass up. And if I see a big hunk chunk of meat, you know I'm gonna give it a try. I thought I cooked big meat. No, my meat is really small compared to those. There's a reason why if you Google anything about Turkish food, you will see doner come up. Those things are not only impressive to look at whenever they're shaving it, but one thing that you cannot experience is the smell. It is intoxicating. It's like calling you, like, come to me, try me. That's when you know food is really good. If you're full and you're stuffed and you can no longer eat and you eat it and it's still mouth-watering, that's how you know it's good.
Yeah, Istanbul was amazing. As now we're gonna go all the way to Italy, specifically in Naples to try some good pizza. Because the very first stop was where the margarita pizza was invented. Maybe the most iconic pizza of them all. This one was created for royalty, the queen. And the idea of the chef was that he wanted to make it look like the Italian flag. And it was all done here in Pizza Brandi. They still have their original oven, and I got the chef to go ahead and show us how it's done. The original dough from the beginning still applies. Stretches like a pro, add a generous amount of tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, of course you gotta add the basil, a good amount of olive oil, and right into the original oven it goes. This pizza takes 90 seconds to cook. And to finish it up, he put it inside of the original delivery box.
We close it, and now we're going to deliver this pizza to a friend of mine. Ta-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Deliver it to a special person, my friend Guga. Are you ready?
What is that?
From
Yes.
Miami. Welcome to the first ever
Oh,
pizzeria.
wow, that is incredible. Ching ching.
Bye.
Bye. Wow, you taste the history,
Yes.
the original, where everything started. Pizza Brandi. They still make it today, everybody, the same way that they was made for the Queen.
Insane taste.
Delicious.
A true classic and a must-stop whenever you come to Italy. Many other people think that the original one came from a different place, and we'll go over that later on, because after having the original version of Neapolitan-style pizza, nowadays we went south, as we're all in a hurry and look for something convenient.
So right now we're gonna try the pizza portafoglio, also known as a wallet pizza, everybody. Street food of Naples.
Yep, this might not be the best quality, because they're trying to mass-produce everything as fast as possible. So we traded craftsmanship for convenience, trying to get a quick bite.
Pizza portafoglio. Honestly, it's the perfect street food on the go, you know what I mean? Grab it and go.
Grab it and go. Let's go.
Maybe one of the worst pizzas I tried in Naples. If you just want to get your belly full, this is something you should try because it's cheap, convenient, and quick. But there's so many others better. Take for example the next one. Maybe one of the most famous one of them all because it was in the movies, Eat, Pray, Love. And funny enough, I can't believe people on the line think that this is the original pizzeria.
Why'd you decide to come to this place?
Because this place is famous. This is where pizza was born.
And our Airbnb.
No, that's not true.
It's not true?
That's not true.
Eat, pray, love.
That's
Sorry.
a movie.
Yes, my friends, the movie made this one famous. But if you want to try the original one, you have to go to Brandi. Not to take anything from Pizzeria Michele, because there's always a line for two reasons. Obviously, the movie made it famous, but it is inexpensive, the pizza is quite different, there's a big history behind it, and they are proud of it. The daughter of the owner took me around to see everything that they've done so far. But in all honesty, I wanted to try this pizza and understand why it was so popular. The way they make it, it's quite similar to the Brandi pizza, but there's one huge differences between them. After stretching up the dough, I noticed that this one is much larger. They also add a lot more sauce. And after adding all the other toppings, the stretch makes this pizza even larger. And to cook it, they go right into the original oven. And this one is way larger than the previous one. Using wood oven, they are able to fit 10 pizzas inside of it. They pump out pizza like it was a fast food restaurant, but with great quality ingredients you would expect from Italy. And in the end, you are left with this. Yep, this one is quite different.
Okay, wow. It has arrived, everybody.
What do you think, Guga? So
It's very different from all of the other pizzas that we had. Completely different. It's much larger. It's also more wet. Yeah.
usually they eat it with fork and knife because for a reason. But
You
if
cannot
wanna
pick
eat
it up.
Flip it over.
Look, Vito, I'm a professional.
Oh, yours is it's okay, but mine now. Try the what are you doing? You don't like basil?
You took the basil out. Why you take the basil out?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
See,
You don't
look,
eat greens.
Look how she's
You're like
getting...
my nephew, Angel. He don't eat greens. Cheers. Very different pizza. The crust, I'm used to Vito's pizza, which is supposed to be soft and crunchy. This one here, as you can see, the edges is just completely flat. I love that it's inexpensive. About $7 for a pizza. Where in the world are you gonna get a $7 pizza, everybody? That's crazy.
The all-new $7 deal lovers menu at Pizza Hut.
Alright, editors, very, very funny. But nevertheless, this was a very different pizza. Extremely wet, it is not soft and crunchy, but it is what you would expect from a Neapolitan-style pizza. Because the next one is not. It is what I like to call taking creativity to a whole nother level, as this next one does not even go in the oven, but deep fried.
It's the best pizza in Italy.
He's the king of the pizza fritta, the best.
Yes, there you go. All right, let's make the pizza frito.
Okay.
Let's go.
Now to make this one, it starts off as a regular pizza. After he stretches it, he spreads a generous amount of ricotta cheese on the bottom, followed by some cured meat, a generous amount of mozzarella, season it really well, then a tiny bit of tomato sauce, close it up real good, and immediately throws in the fryer, because this is a fried pizza, also known as pizza frita. It takes a while to cook. It's not done in seconds, and he just keeps basting it until it's fully cooked. And in the end, you are left with this.
Pizza frita. Wow.
Buon appetito.
Grazie, chef. Oh, it's so hot.
It's too hot.
It's very hot.
Very hot.
Oh my God, it's so hot. Look at the size of this thing. I'll be honest with you. It looks like a big empanada. That's so good, but so hot. The mozzarella has a completely different flavor and different texture because it was deep fried. You feel very little tomato sauce, but it's a very, very different pizza.
Yep, that is as different as it gets. So I thought, as the next one completely blew my mind, something I never expected to be put on a pizza, and it took me by complete surprise.
We are at Sustable. They have a pizza here that is called pizza fiocco, made with potatoes. I've never had a potato pizza before, but I'm hoping it's going to be phenomenal. All right, let's go meet the chef.
Here we go.
Oh, there's the chef, Chef Roberto. Wow.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I heard a lot about your pizza. I'm excited.
My dough, I'm making cooked pizza, have a soft and crunchy at the same time.
Show me the pizza fiocco. Let's make the pizza.
Yes.
Now this is a pizza dough that is almost impossible to work with. Unlike any other ones you've seen before, this one has a 90% hydration. It is almost water, super hard to work with. But Chef Roberto is a true master and he makes it look easy, stretching that pizza like nothing. But then he asked me to give it a try.
I'm ready to embarrass myself here.
But I'm gonna do it anyway, okay?
Yeah.
This is so hard.
Go.
That's it.
Okay.
Upside down, upside down. That's it.
Okay.
Good job.
Let's try. All right, let's try. It feels like a marshmallow that has been cooked in the fire for a long time, everybody.
More fluffy.
More fluffy, yeah. You don't have to do anything. You just gotta open it. Okay, let me try.
Bye.
That's it.
1,
Yeah.
2.
Good job. Good job.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's destroying.
Now there's
1, 2,
and 3.
and 3.
Good job, you did good.
Okay.
Maybe 2 out of 10, everybody. 2 out of 10.
And I'll take a good job from the master anytime. To finish it up, he adds some cream on the bottom, some Parmesan cheese, followed by ham, mozzarella, and the most surprising element on pizza, mashed potatoes, straight from the ricer. And he adds a generous amount of it. He adds Parmesan cheese, olive oil, and black pepper, scoops it up like a true pro, and into the oven he goes. Now take a look at his oven. Almost reminds me of Salt-Bae, but Chef Roberto I actually like. Now the most interesting thing about this oven for me is that it has a boost feature. You just gotta step on the pedal and the fire goes up like a flamethrower. Cooking this pizza in about 2 minutes. That's because of the high hydration this dough has. It takes a little bit longer, and at the same time, the bottom doesn't get charred like other pizzas. Now this is Chef Roberto's masterpiece, pizza fiocco, also known as potato pizza. It seems weird, but how does it taste?
Let's give it a go. Cheers. Oh my God. Okay, I had a lot of pizza here in Italy. This is the most uniqueness, creative, and delicious pizza I ever had.
It's good, man.
It's so light. Feels like pillowy, everybody. If I'm being honest, the potato, cream, and ham is on another level. 10 out of 10. Will highly recommend, everybody. You are not a pizza chef. You are a magician.
Ah, yeah.
That's what he does.
I have a magic touch.
Yes, you are a magician. I don't understand why he put potato on a pizza, but it works.
Chef Roberto told me that this is the future of pizza, and I agree. I promise you, if you have one bite of this pizza, you understand the reason why. And with so many pizza options so far, I don't understand how this one didn't make the top 10 list in the world, because the next one did. It's actually the #1 pizza in the world 4 times in a row. This pizzeria is hard to get in. You must make reservation. Make sure you're on time. Not only did I have the reservation, but I arrived 30 minutes earlier.
It's been 45 minutes after my reservation, and we still have to wait. They haven't even called our names yet. It's hot outside. They said, we'll call you and let you know when it's your time.
2 hours later.
So reservations means absolutely Nothing. It's been over an hour. If you plan on coming here, everybody, and you have reservations, doesn't matter. So we finally got in, everybody. It took quite some time to get in, I'll be honest with you. But we're ready to order some pizza. Let's see how it tastes. I'm excited.
And my very first one to compare and see how it stacks up was the original margarita pizza. Nice and simple, as I'll be able to tell how good the dough is and also the quality ingredients. But things did not go as I expected.
You know what happens? When your expectation is so high and you try a lot of different pizzas and everything else that I've tried has been phenomenal, but it's not out of this world. The crust is not soft and crunchy. It feels heavy and chewy. Even my wife is having the same exact experience. The dough, I'm disappointed. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep, unfortunately the expectation was very high. I would say that this pizza was just average. However, they had a pizza there that I think took them to the top spot. Something I've never seen before. Because this pizza is steamed, fried, and baked. And obviously take a look at the toppings. We have marinara sauce, olives, and one of my favorite things to eat, anchovy. I couldn't wait any longer and had to go in for a bite.
Oh, now that is good. Extremely savory. The anchovies take it to a whole nother level. The crust is very unique. Nothing I've ever experienced before. Oh, I like this. I was upset about the margarita, but this, oh.
I was so ecstatic about this dough that I had to try a different variation. And I am an onion lover. And this one, I truly believe was inspired by French onion soup, as it has many different types of onions cooked in several different ways. But was it as good as the previous one?
It's good, but it's not even close to the other one. This one is very light. It almost feels like you're taking a bite of a French onion soup because it has so much onion. This is not my favorite. The other one with the anchovy is the one that I believe gave them the title of the #1 pizza in the world, because this one is all right, nothing crazy.
Yep, this one was not my favorite because now we're going all the way to Mexico to try some incredible food.
The amount of delicious food is unthinkable. The places that we visit and the experiences that we had is just what I like to call it a 10 out of 10 will highly recommend. And everything starts off with an all-inclusive hotel called Xcaret Arte, located in Riviera Maya. Not only are there hundreds of things to do in this hotel, it also includes park entrances so that you can enjoy unlimited amount of entertainment and fun with the whole family. Honestly, it's like Disney World, but better because all the food is included. And I'm talking about food, everybody. I'm not joking. And every time we were hungry, this was our go-to. It is called the Mercado de San Juan. They have everything you can think of. Let me remind you that everything you're seeing is just for breakfast. One of the things that I got addicted to was this. It's called tlacoyo.
¿Cómo se hace tacoyo?
El tacoyo es una tortilla así.
Primero haces la tortilla y después lo haces así.
Le meten el frijol y es un plato.
But the best part, you get to put whatever toppings you want and make it your own. I got addicted to a sauce that they made out of roasted tomatoes. And of course, you have to put the Mexican crema, everybody. I'm being conservative here, and I'm telling you, I ate 20 a day. My wife liked the tamale quite a bit, which there were many different options. Maybe one of the best things about this restaurant is that it is available for you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the food completely changes from one time frame to another. But when you are in Mexico, my friend, you gotta have some tacos, real tacos. Needless to say that the amount of variations between meats and sauces is absolutely endless. I've never eaten so many tacos in a few days spans as I have eaten there. The best part of the taco was that the tortilla was always freshly made for you. There's a huge difference when you buy it from the store and somebody just makes it in front of you, not only because the experience is wonderful, but the taste. Maybe my biggest problem with this restaurant is that the possibilities were endless, and the amount of desserts that they have in there, yeah, that was bad. I love the ice cream there, freshly made every single day. My favorite one was the vegan ice cream, everybody.
You saw this vegan? It's just ice.
That's funny.
That's pretty funny.
Vegan is just ice. Mexican people is just like me. They want to play a joke on the vegans, everybody. If you're a vegan, you just get ice.
Nothing else. But enough about the mercado, because the very next day we wanted to see one of the 7 wonders of the world. It is called Chichen Itza. The only bad part is that it is a 2.5-hour drive from the hotel. And I was told by my guide that it was going to be extremely crowded if we do what everyone else does. My guide said we should go to the Cenote first. I was like, what the hell is a cenote, man? I've never even heard of that in my life. This is what it is. It is an underground cave system that occurs in Mexico. They have several of them in Mexico, but this one is just breathtaking. I wanted to swim and take a dip like everyone else was doing, but unfortunately, I didn't have enough time. If you go there, give yourself some time to experience it. They don't only have a cenote there, because they also have a traditional Mexican-style buffet, including local fruits and veggies, taquitos, 2 types of spaghettis. Of course, they gotta have rice and beans, and a lot more traditional Mexican dishes. And of course, no, you think I forgot about this one? They got the meats, everybody, and quite a bit of it. This place looked fantastic, but it was very touristy, and my guide wanted us to experience something authentic, and I was like, yes, sign me up. We left there and we wanted to visit Chichen Itza because it was the perfect time. And the first thing you see as soon as you walk in is the amount of vendors they have right before you see the pyramids. Everything you can think of, they have. But walking through it is an experience, but what is impressive is Chichen Itza. And when you see it for the first time, it's literally breathtaking. This place has so much history and you can feel it, everybody. But there's another thing you can feel, and it is the heat.
This is a nice, wonderful, beautiful place. But I'll tell you one thing, everybody. It is hot. It is beyond hot.
Yep, I was dying, everybody, melting like there was no tomorrow. But the next stop made it all better. It is called Maison del Marqués. It is actually a hotel, but they are more known for their restaurant downstairs. And here's where I was ready to have a Mexican feast. First up, the appetizers. They do a table-side guacamole for you, everybody, which is absolutely fantastic. This is a freshly made guacamole that it was absolutely delicious. But there's one thing that is a lot better than the guacamole over there, and it is the Coca-Cola, everybody. If you ever had a Mexican Coke, you know what I'm talking about. And if you think it tastes the same, no, it doesn't. And it's not only because it's a glass bottle, it is the actual taste. A lot of people say that it's the sugar. Honestly, I don't care what it is. The Coke in Mexico is just better. We also ordered queso fundido with chorizo, which is a melty cheese, and they put a little bit of sausage on the top. That was quite delicious. But the next one was absolutely insane. It is sauteed mushrooms served on a taro of tostada. They give you some lime to squeeze it on top, and they call it a day. When you take your first bite, it's one of those things that you cannot just take one bite, everybody. It is delicious.
Is it good? It's good?
I cannot believe that I was a big fan of the vegetarian dish. But next up, mole enchilada. Now, if you take a look at this one here, visually, mole doesn't look that appetizing, everybody. And the reason it's this color and it's a little sus, I understand, it's because it has chocolate. But it has so many other spices that it makes an extremely flavorful dish. When you combine it with tortilla and meat, boy, you're about to go to town. It is awesome and delicious. But I understand a lot of people eat with their eyes first, and for some people, you either love it or hate it. And for me, big thumbs up. My family does not enjoy mole. It's not for them. So they had something different. They ordered flauta, steak and fries, and cochinita pibil. Now this is a very traditional dish from Mexico. They slow roast it in banana leaf underground for hours, and the result is off the chain. But there's one item, if I go to any restaurant and I see it on the menu, I will order. I'm talking about picanha, everybody. So yes, I did order, but when it came, I was not impressed. What kind of bullshit is this? First of all, instead of giving a nice, beautiful, delicious steak, which is the way I recommend it, they sliced this whole thing in half. I've never seen anything like it. There was also no crust. And of course, I ordered medium rare. But look at it, it's not.
Oh, it's a no-go?
I love Mexico, but when it comes to picanha, that was one of the worst picanhas I ever had in my life. But they made it up with desserts. Everyone ordered a different type of dessert, but the best one was this one. It is a mousse cake. I don't know how they make it, but I can tell you one thing. I believe it's a mix of coconut and chocolate. And when you take a bite, it's not extremely sweet, and it is phenomenal. This restaurant overall was amazing, and it was also reasonably priced. Just remember, stay away from the picanha. Next up, we went around town so that the food can settle down because there was much to experience. I just love the street vendors. They are everywhere. Every type of snacks that you can think of, they have it, especially on this stand. But this ice cream, I don't know about this trip, everybody. I'm addicted to ice cream. Surprisingly, it's not very sweet, but it's extremely flavorful. But after walking around through the streets of Mexico, it was time to head back to the hotel because we had reservations in the hotel to a meat paradise. This restaurant inside of Xcaret Arte is called Arenar. It's located right under the main infinity pool. You gotta go down some sketchy steps, and as soon as you arrive, you see a beautifully decorated restaurant. Now, as appetizer, normally whenever you go to a restaurant, they just give you bread, right? That's a normal thing that you should have. Not here. This is what arrived. Some beautiful tortilla with chicharrones, beans, and bacon. The chicharrones was on a whole nother level. Super crunchy, but also not hard. That's the thing with chicharrone. Whenever you have it, you want to make sure that it's not going to break your teeth, because if it breaks your teeth, something went wrong on the cooking process. They also give you the drink of the night, which is perfect to wash it down with the appetizer. What the? I thought it was a... For the appetizers, the first thing that I ordered was the empanada. This one was actually made out of spinach. And if you never had a spinach empanada, they're quite delicious. Following that, I had to have croquettes. Croquettes are basically a bechamel sauce that it's made and usually combines with ham. Once the bechamel sauce is done, they let it cool down and form into shapes, bread it, and deep fry it. This one was good, but what I had next was way better. Caesar salad. I cannot believe I'm saying that. A freaking Caesar salad. Did you know that a Caesar salad was actually invented in Mexico? I didn't know. To be specific, in Tijuana, Mexico. You can tell immediately on this one that they do not use any bottle sauce. Forget every type of Caesar salad you ever had in your life. This one is different. I don't know how to explain it. The only thing that I could tell is that they had a heavy hand with the anchovy because the amount of umami inside of that salad was incredible. I could eat 100 of these, everybody. But then it was time for the main course, and I was super excited because I know the meat was coming, and then the first thing that they put in front of me is A1 steak sauce. Seriously, at that point, I was worried. I was having thoughts about the picanha I had previously, and that picanha was not great. And you put a steak one sauce in front of me? Wow. The options they had to order on the menu was either a New York strip, a ribeye, or a tomahawk steak. I went big because everything is inclusive, everybody. You're not paying a dime for it, so I said, give me the tomahawk. Shortly after the A1 sauce, check out what arrived. I really want to know your opinion on the comments. Please let me know. My wife ordered a New York strip, and by the looks of it, it says it all. And she also ordered medium rare. My wife was like, this is not a Guga steak. When I sliced my steak, you can clearly see the results. It's still slightly pink, but to my surprise, a better crust was actually on the opposite side. I have no idea why they wouldn't present the steak to you with a better crust. If you have a steak that is gray, it is not as good as if you have a nice developed crust. A crust is a must on the steak. That comes first. Number two, your preferred doneness, which mine is medium rare. Even if you like medium and you get a gray steak, it's never gonna be as good as a steak that is properly seared. But overall, the taste of the steak was okay.
Is it good?
Yeah. Very good. And if I'm being completely honest, a lot better than the picanha that I had previously. It also comes with two side dishes, and I chose the mashed potato and the mac and cheese. The mashed potato came like this though. It's literally puree. The mac and cheese on the other hand though was good. Overall, this was a good restaurant and me and my family had a blast. But no, we didn't order any dessert. And that's because we went right back to the mercado and we had to have some ice cream. And that, everybody, was delicious. It's one of the things that I missed the most. Overall, this was an incredible trip. If you're are thinking about going to Cancun, Mexico, I highly recommend staying in this hotel. And if you're there and give yourself some extra days to go to the Cenote, you will not regret it. Of course, Chichen Itza is fantastic, but if there's one thing that you must have in Mexico is food. And the food there is just phenomenal. The people are incredible. And Mexico, I love you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.